Invesco Field at Mile High is our site for what should be an excellent game between Kansas City and Denver. We'll now go to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for our call. Guys?
With a beautiful day in the forecast, we'll get ready for today's game. Hi everyone, Tom Hammond here, along with Chris Collinsworth. Here's the opening kick. We're thrilled to bring you this great NFL football rivalry. Chris, any thoughts?
We've really seen some good matchups so far, and I think this one's going to be just as good. Both these coaches prepare their teams so well from week to week.
Cutler lines up under center. Single set backfield this time. He's brought down about the 43-yard line. Good blocking up front and a nice gain on the counter.
Yeah, not often do you see those inside linebackers fooled like that. They took that misstep, came back around with the counter, just simply out of position. Those big offensive linemen able to get on them, pick up a big gain.
Young on the give. Brought down at midfield. Young gains around 6 yards on the run. They line up at the 50. Cutler comes to the line under center. They'll come out in the single back formation. They hand it off. Dropped behind the line. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Back to pass. Rifles it out there. And he's drilled at the 35. That was a big-time play by the receiver.
And talking to this receiver earlier this week, he told me he had a lot of plays in the playbook, and he thought he was going to have a big day.
He's looking to throw. Surveys the field. Comes down with it. He's tackled around the 28-yard line. Gain of 7 through the air on that play. That'll make it second down. Denver comes out with 2 tight ends. Sets up the play action. Rifles this one out to the left. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. How about that pass?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
They'll go with the run once again. And he makes it out to about the 8-yard line. And a pickup of about 2. That'll bring up second down. Young is the single setback.
Blue 45. Watch the ball. Blue 45.
Give to the tailback. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. I don't think the offense expected the safety to come up on the ball like that.
Well, you know the safeties are going to attack the line of scrimmage against the run, but you just don't expect them to get there so soon that they're going to make the tackle in the backfield.
Come on, let's go.
Cutler gives it up the middle. Tackled at the 3. Young gains about 5 yards on the run. Prater can give his team a 3-0 lead with this field goal. Right down the middle. Good kick that time as he puts it right through. And here's your drive summary for that last series. He kicks it. Charles has it at the 5. At the 30. They get him at the 39-yard line. Now we'll see how the offense responds as they come onto the field for the first time.
All right, your defense just gave up a field goal, but that really doesn't change anything offensively. You come out, stick to your game plan, do exactly what you planned on doing here.
It appears someone jumped early.
Don't be tight. Let's get it. Hate on him.
Full start.
offense.
He needs to pay a little better attention to what he's doing out there.
I think those are
First down.
just embarrassing. You go back to the huddle and you hang your head and you give it, I'm sorry. Sometimes those linemen look like little kids when they come back after penalties.
Blue 45.
Looking to throw. Throws it. Out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. Here are some of the key players on Denver's defense. Croyle looking to throw. There for the reception. What an open field tackle. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
The defender gets him to the ground. A 1-yard gain. That brings up second down. Nickelback is in on this play. Man in motion.
Blue 45.
Looking to throw. He throws a bullet across the middle. Cuts back and he's dropped. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards him.
Croyle has completed every pass on this drive. Still good on the drive. It'll be first and goal. The quarterback did a good job of recognizing the coverage and finding the open man.
As a receiver, when you go against a zone defense, it's much more about recognition and knowing where the holes in that zone defense are. That time the receiver executed perfectly and found the open spot.
Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. And the halfback has nowhere to go. Second and goal now. Kansas City lines up in a double tight set. Little handoff. Huge hit. Johnson picks up 5 yards with the carry. They put everyone up on the line. Passes to the end zone. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up fourth down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on third down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
He's got it. Nice work putting that one right through the uprights. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Here's the kick. Royal from the 5. Hit and dropped at the 29-yard line. The offense takes the field, hoping to come away with more than just a field goal on this drive. Out of the I formation.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Young gets the carry left side. He's brought down at the 36-yard line. They keep it on the ground, and the halfback gains about 7 yards. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers.
Come on. 48. Friday. Let's get off.
On the run, he throws it. And he made a great open field tackle. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
Fullback on the inside give. And they get him at the 38. A good 6 yards there by the fullback. From the 38-yard line. Denver goes with the ace set here.
Touch. 48. Under. 48. Scatter. Let's hit him in the mouth.
He's hit hard on the play. And with that run, his team will have a fresh set of downs to work with.
4-yard gain for a first down there. It's nice when you don't always have to throw the ball in that situation.
They come out in the nickel. Back to pass. And they're coming after him. Edwards gets the pick.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
The offense is moving in the wrong direction after that.
And you try to keep your offense on schedule. Anytime you take a penalty, it's just so much harder to pick up a first down.
Blue 45.
They'll throw on first down. Makes the throw up the middle. Darling was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. They'll face second down and 10. Johnson is the deep back as they line up in the eye.
Let's go, D. Tennessee. Let's go quick game. 44 press. Lou.
He drops back. Throws on the run. Threw it right to him, but he can't hang on. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
Back to throw. Gets the pass off. Brings it in. He's dropped at the 28-yard line. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
Blue 45. Blue 45. That's right, Lucy.
Croyle looking to pass. Throws out left. He's tackled at the 15. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
They'll give it off here. Brought down at about the 11. Just about a 3-yard gain, and that will bring up second down. Offset I formation in the backfield. Croyle will hand it off. Looked like the ref is going to call this one back.
Holding, offense.
And I really didn't see the hold there.
Honestly, Tom, there is holding on every single play. I mean, the rule changes now allow for the guys to grab, but you have to keep inside the framework of the defensive player. As long as you do that, it typically doesn't get called. It did there.
Fires it over the middle. They bring him down, and it's first and goal. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
To the end zone. Hit him in the hands, but he can't hang on. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
Looks for a man open. He's under a heavy rush. He's in for the score. Tight end scored that time and with authority.
If you get those big tight ends moving vertically down the field, they can be really intimidating for defensive backs. Good pitch and catch there.
And here's the extra point. Point after is good. Kansas City up 7 points. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Great kick here. Royal fields it at the goal line. They can't bring him down. He's tackled at the 26-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Fakes the run. Into traffic, and it's picked off. Tackle at the 29-yard line. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
They'll throw on first down. Rifles this one out to the middle. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 29. Johnson lines up as the deep back. I formation. Pitch out. He tries to spin, and he is dropped. Johnson, Trent comes away with about 2 yards on the toss play. Croyle comes to the line under center. They'll come out in an I. Toss. And he will lose yardage on the play. That safety just came flying in there to make the tackle.
It is just so difficult for offensive lines to account for the safety. Typically, that's the one free runner that you have. And if you have a top-flight safety back there that can come in and make those kinds of plays, it really helps your run defense.
The set down. The kick is up. It's got the distance. I thought he had a shot at that one, but the ball seemed to be working against him. He'll need to just put that miss out of his head and concentrate on the next time he gets a shot. And after that miss, the score remains the Chiefs 10, the Broncos 3. On the ground with a tailback. He's dropped at the 47-yard line. And that was a nice job to pick up the first down.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
He fakes it, rolling right. No completion. Marshall was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. Cutler lines up in the shotgun formation. Drops back. Short throw. He's brought down at the 46-yard line. Gain of 7 through the air on that play. 3rd and 3 now. I formation here. He's under pressure. Brings this one in. Brought down at the 30. He ran a clean route, and the quarterback got it to him with a good pass. First down.
And you can tell there's a lot of confidence between these two guys. The quarterback has faith in these tough situations to go to that receiver and make big plays.
Young gets the carry right side. Tackled at the 13. That was an excellent run there to pick up the first.
Yes, sir. He really found a nice hole, was able to exploit it for a good gain. They're going to have to do a better job getting in those running lanes if they're going to stop him consistently.
There's a play fake. Goes through his read. Marshall had it and dropped it.
Fans, it's time once again.
And they can't complete the first down pass attempt, Second down coming up. They'll face second down and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line.
You've just won a 2 GB portable zip drive.
Young gets it on the inside. He's dropped around the 11-yard line. 2-yard gain, and so it'll be third down. They'll need 8 here. Ball on the 11. The Chiefs line up with a nickelback.
Watch the switch. Touch. Come on, D. Blue 45. Blue 45. Tiger. No. Go.
Fakes the run. Guns it out. Edwards gets the interception. And he has had a terrible day throwing the ball so far.
Well, unless you're playing for the other team, I have no idea what's the matter with him today. He's throwing it right in their gut.
All kinds of pressure. Good protection. And he's almost caught in the end zone for a safety. And that was a great job to get to him for the sack.
Man, those defensive linemen just keep getting quicker and quicker. The quarterback had no chance whatsoever there. At least he was able to hold on to the ball.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Zebra.
They go with the run. He got decleated. 4 yards on that play, and that makes it third down. Offset I formation in the backfield. There's a play fake. Looking for an open man. Abdullah has the interception. To the 20. Brought down around the 10-yard line. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety's known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
Offense comes out first and goal, needing a touchdown to tie things up. Marshall goes in motion. Setting up play action. Looks for a man open. With the catch. And they get him at the 5. 5-yard pickup on the play pass that time. 4 yards will get them in for the score. They'll go from the I formation.
Tiger. Play smart, man.
We played a quarter. The score is 10-3. Four more yards for the score. Straight ahead with a fullback. Hit and dropped behind the line. He was looking for some room to run there, but there just was nowhere to go.
And sometimes when the offense hands the ball to the fullback, they're just looking for a little change of pace, maybe trying to pop one in there. That time he got popped instead.
And they're coming after him. Crosses the line. Tackled just outside the goal line. That looked like a busted play to me, Chris.
Yeah, I don't think that was a designed quarterback run on that one. He simply couldn't find anybody open, saw a running lane, and boy, that didn't stay open for very long either.
No good. It hit the upright. I think that guy needs to go back to the sideline and practice a few more kicks. As a kicker, you have to be ready at a second's notice to be able to step out on the field and make those kind of field goals, and it didn't appear he was completely ready for that one, and the result was a miss. So the score will remain the Broncos 3, the Chiefs 10. Drops back on first down, looks down the field, and it's completed. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. Good pocket presence shown, as the quarterback was able to get rid of it just before the pressure got to him.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6-yard gain and a little progress.
Scatter, scatter, scatter. Hang on. Right.
He drops back, throws it out. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
He's running out of time. Pass falls incomplete. The offensive line had some trouble on that one, and he was forced to get rid of it.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
Holquist punts it, and he really got a leg into this one. Royal fields it at the 31. He's brought down around the 50-yard line, and that was a pretty nice return there, Chris.
He was just a couple of steps away from breaking that one all the way. This coverage team better start stepping up, or he's going to take one in for 6.
Come on, D. 48. 48.
He looks to throw on first down. Tipped away, and he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Left 21. Blue 45. Blue 45.
They'll give it off here. And he makes it out to about the 47-yard line. Just about a 3-yard gain. That'll bring up third down. 3rd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 47. The Chiefs bring in the nickel package. Denver sends a man in motion. Play action. Short throw to the right. He's tackled right around the 36-yard line. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
They'll give it off here. And he makes it out to about the 34-yard line. Young gains about 2 yards on the run. Cutler comes to the line under center. Single back formation this time. He gets another carry. Tackled at the 31. 4-yard gain, and so it'll be third down. They'll go from the I formation. Drops back. Short throw to the left. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. The Broncos are lining up to punt this one away. The punter's going to try to pin them deep in their own territory with a good punt here. Gets it away cleanly. And this one will go for a touchback. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Let's do it. Hey, watch the screen.
They run a counter. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
He fakes it. Pass completed. He makes a great open field tackle. The defense was in great position to stop that play short, bringing up a third down situation.
And when I saw the quarterback drop back that time, I really thought they had something going, but they closed quickly and made a nice play defensively to bring up this third down.
He drops back. under heavy pressure, and it's tipped away. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. Royal takes it at the 36. He took a shot at the 46-yard line. I really like this guy's ability to return kicks.
Yeah, you know this guy's been back there making plays since his college days, his high school days, and pee-wee football, flag football, playing touch in the back. This guy can break it no matter where he is.
Makes the reception. He's brought down around the 38-yard line. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. That if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
Goes out of bounds around the 31-yard line. Jackson picks up about 7 on the play. The completion is also good for a first down.
It may be time now for this defense to start thinking about attacking a little more and bringing some pressure on the receiver. You can't keep giving up those short, quick throws.
Dumps it out right. Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees the receiver break free in coverage.
Cutler has completed every pass on this drive. It's completed. And he scores. What a play! I was really impressed by this guy's arm strength on that throw.
Not only did he have great zip on that one, but that was right on the money. It's one thing to have the big arm, but if you're not accurate, you don't get the big payoffs like we just saw there.
This should add the extra point. It's good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Nice kick, plenty of distance. Drilled at the 32-yard line. They were forced to punt on their last drive. They'll set up shop at the 32-yard line. Offset I formation in the backfield. Up the middle. Brought down at the 36-yard line. The halfback runs for 4 yards. Second down, 6 yards to go. The Chiefs go with the I formation.
Watch the switch. 48. 48. Cross right, Lucy. Over top.
They tackle him for a loss. It looked as if the offensive line just collapsed on that play.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat him off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence, and if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
First down, looking to throw. Passes on the move. He's brought down at the 45. And you won't see the coaching staff complaining about that.
Yeah, coaching staffs generally don't complain about too much when they have a quarterback that has the leadership qualities and the arm strength and the ability that this guy has.
They hand it off. He's dropped for a loss. Loss of 2 by the halfback.
Wow, is that a shot on that one? But maybe more importantly, not only do you rattle the cage of the running back a little bit, but you also come out of there with a loss.
Looks to pass. Goes through his read. He makes another reception on the drive. He's tackled at the 33-yard line. And a nice pickup there.
Nice play that time. The defense came with the blitz there. He made a good read, delivered a nice ball in there to the open man.
Tackled at the 32-yard line. That's a 1-yard pickup.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
He gets another carry. He's dropped about the 25-yard line. That's a nice 6-yard gain, and that makes it 3rd down. We've got 3rd and 3 here. This is the 9th play of this drive. Offset I formation in the backfield. The defense has him surrounded. And they get him at the 24-yard line. That completion won't amount to much, and they wind up short of the first on the play.
Very disappointing for an offense to get a completion and not get the first down. The receiver's job there is to make somebody miss. Clearly have to give the defense credit there. They won.
Set down. The kick is up, and it splits the uprights. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Here's the kick. Royal from the 4. Breaks a tackle. Brought down at the 31. They were able to put together a nice drive on their last possession. They'll be looking to make it 2 in a row on this drive. Denver lines up in a double tight set. Give to the tailback. He's tackled at about the 31. A pickup of a yard for the halfback. 2nd and 9. Ball on the 32-yard line. Young lines up as the deep back. I formation. Young on the give. Tackled right around the 34-yard line. They get 3 yards on the play.
And you can really see the defensive play calling becoming a little more aggressive now. They're blitzing on passing downs, they'll blitz on run downs, and that can really put a lot of pressure on an offensive line.
The pocket is collapsing. The rush reaches him, and he goes down.
Not much point in going for this one. I expect to see him punt it away here.
And watch out, they're going to bring the heat right here. Punts it. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 44. The last time they took the field, they were able to come away with 3 points. Broyle will look to pass. Passes to his left. Knocked out at the 47-yard line. They hook up for a pretty good gain on that one. Nice pass.
Yeah, good pass and good confidence by the quarterback there. He saw the opening. He knew there was a spot that he could get that in, but you could see he had the confidence to let this receiver make a play, and that's really what pro football is all about.
That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
Looks to pass. Gets the pass away. He's there for the catch. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him, and he's working them.
Got it. Touch as well at 4.
And right there, we times in practice the other day, that's something they're going to come back to until you find a way to stop it.
The snap, set down, the kick is up. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it. He'll return it from the 1. He's tackled at the 24-yard line. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Offset I formation in the backfield. Fakes the run. This one falls incomplete. He led the receiver a bit too much on that last pass.
And let's give the defense a little credit. They were in position. He tried to fit it in over and around the defense that time and just couldn't get it done.
They hand it off. He makes his way to about the 32. An 8-yard gain.
You know you have a pretty special player at the running back position when, despite the fact that they're run blitzing him now, he can still get out of there and still come up with a nice gain.
And they'll try and get the first through the air. He throws right. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. He couldn't get 2 feet in on that one.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
Robinson is back deep to return. He punts it. Robinson takes it at the 28. Brought down at the 35. The offense is looking to build off the momentum from their previous drive, which resulted in a touchdown. Denver brings in their nickel package. Inside give. And they get him around the 41-yard line. The running back picks up 6 on that play. So second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
They hand it off again. He's brought down at the 42. Pickup of less than a yard. That'll bring up third down.
Let's go, y'all, let's go.
Croyle comes to the line under center. They'll line up in single back. 2 minutes left in the half. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on third down. And they'll try and get the first through the air. Catch is made. He's dropped around the 42-yard line. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Stay on side. Stay on side. Go, baby.
Croyle set to go to the air. He throws short. And the pass is incomplete. Darling was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. The backfield is in the offset I formation. He drops back to pass. Short throw to the right. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. Pretty risky throw that time, but it worked, so you won't see many complaints.
Probably the most dangerous throw in football right there. Anytime you see the quarterback throwing across his body like that, back into coverage, when it works, you go, boy, that looks pretty and that's easy to do, and you're always tempted to do it. but how many times have we seen a ball like that picked off?
Timeout called by the offense.
A minute left in the half. Kansas City comes to the line with 3 wide. Here's the halfback. And they get him at the 23. A gain of 8 on the carry. 2 yards away here on second down. The Chiefs come out in the ace formation. Looks left, throw. They bring him down, and it's first and goal. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
Looks to pass. Looking for an open man. And he catches it. Tackled at the 7. Bo picks up about a yard with that completion. Second and goal situation now. 7 yards for the touchdown. The Chiefs call for a timeout, and that was their last timeout. 6 yards away from pay dirt here. Right down the middle. He makes that one pretty easily and puts it through for 3 points. Kicks it off. Gathered at the 6. Drilled at the 26-yard line. They'll take over at the 26-yard line. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Young left side. He's tackled right around the 30-yard line. And we've come to halftime here. The score is 23-10. The kick. Hit and dropped at the 25. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Croyle back in the shotgun for this one.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
And they get him at the 27. That's a 2-yard gain.
Middle linebacker blitzed on that one, and you could see that the quarterback just didn't see it in time to audible out of that play. And let's give credit to the defense. They won that battle.
48! 48!
Johnson gets the carry right side. He didn't get back to the line. What can they do to slow his pursuit down?
So many times it's up to that backside blocker to get his guy on the ground, and it sounds ugly, but typically those guys are chopping at their knees and trying to knock them off their feet, so there's some cutback lanes.
Brought down at the 31, and he took advantage of a lapse in the coverage for a solid gain to the right.
Yeah, we see most quarterbacks in the game are more comfortable throwing to their open side or their right side. That time, the progressions were a fairly easy read. He found the first guy and took advantage.
Punts it, and he got a good one here. Royal fields it at the 22. He's brought down at the 42. They gave up way too many yards on the return there, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, without a doubt. As part of the coverage team now, you've got to free yourself from that blocker as quickly as possible. And if you can't do that, you're going to give up some big returns.
Drops back to pass. Short pass to his left. He's dropped right around the 46-yard line. The quarterback just rifled that one in there for a good gain.
Everybody knows about this guy's arm strength, and if you wanted to see an example of it, right there it was.
Come on, G. Let's go, fellas. Let's go. Hey, never quit, fellas.
Cutler will hand it off. Tackled at about the 45-yard line. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. 2nd and 8. Ball on the 46. And they'll line this one up with 2 tight ends.
Watch the fake! Watch the fake! I got him. 48! Other side.
Little handoff. And they get him at the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. 3rd and 8 now. Ball on the 46-yard line. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarter defense.
Luke 45! Luke 45!
Back to throw. Strong throw to his left. Tipped away. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big 3rd down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. He's looking to throw. Gets it off. Makes the catch. He's dropped in the open field. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
Fullback on the inside give. Brought down at the 38. 4-yard gain. That brings up 2nd down. It's 2nd down, 6 to go. Ball on their own 38. Johnson lines up as the deep back, I formation.
Luke 42! Let's go, let's go! Hey! Scatter!
Croyle hands it off. Hit hard at the 38. Gain of under a yard, and so it'll be 3rd down. 3rd down, 6 yards to the 1st. The Chiefs line up with 3 receivers, single back formation. Back to throw. Passes the ball. Oh, and he has it go right through his hands. Darling was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. It's 4th down. The Chiefs lining up to punt. Royal is back awaiting the punt. Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. Royal takes it at the 21. He's tackled around the 29-yard line. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. Kansas City brings in their nickel package. They're going to pitch it. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 49-yard line. Another solid effort by the running back.
I know it may not be the popular thing to say, but I can't really give the running back 100% of the credit for this performance today. Let's face it, this defense came in here determined to stop the pass, and they're paying a price on the run.
Let's go.
1st down, looking to throw. All kinds of pressure. And he's hammered at the 44-yard line. That's a gain of 5.
Hey, no need to force it. He just took what the defense gave him there, found the open man, and picked up a few yards.
Come on. Green 88. Green 88. Chain.
They hand it off. He's dropped at the 39-yard line. He got 3 and was able to pick up decent yardage on the play.
Those are the kind of runs that really begin to take the heart out of a defense. When you can pound it at them, pick up 5 yards in the 1st down, those offensive linemen start to get a little strut going.
Hey, back. Team. Come on.
The halfback with the carry. And he makes it out to about the 37-yard line. They get 2 yards.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
Right. Green 88. Scatter. Overload. Now,
Looking to throw. Scans the field. And he caught it. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 26-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 26. They line up in an I.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Let's go! Block 99 Philly!
Here's the halfback. Tackled at the 23. Young picks up about 4 yards on the play. From the 23-yard line. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Brought down at the 17. They call his number and he carries for 6 yards. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. Up the middle with a fullback. They will be short. There was no way that defensive end was letting him go by.
Yeah, you could really see the defensive end on that one, controlling his blocker, biding his time, and simply waiting there to make the play.
And it's good. Solid kick that time, and he puts it right through the uprights, converting for the field goal. Decent kick. He'll return it from the 3. Hit and dropped at the 25. They were forced to punt on their last drive. Croyle is under center. 2 tight ends this time. They hand it off. He gets out to about the 28-yard line. Johnson gets 3 yards on the carry. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Looks to pass. Throws to his right. Excellent open field tackle. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Offset I formation in the backfield. Croyle calls for motion left. Croyle hands it off. He lost yardage on the play. Solid hit for the safety. He'll drop him for a loss.
Well, you know you've got an aggressive safety when he's making tackles for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Typically, these guys are trying to not give up a big play in the passing game. Now when you see somebody in the backfield, that's impressive.
And they get him at the 50. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Johnson takes it up the middle. He's dropped at about the 45-yard line. The halfback runs for 4 yards. It's 2nd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 46. There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Drops back. Looks down the field. Sacked. And the blitz worked to perfection on that one.
Yeah, you could say that. They just did a terrible job picking up the blitz there. And now as a defense, if you see an offense that's really struggling trying to pick up the blitz, what happens? You send it more and more and more. If they don't stop the blitz, it is going to be a long afternoon.
Looks to pass, and they're coming after him. The quarterback is dropped. Looked like the offense had a really tough time with the blitz on that play.
You're exactly right. Those guys had no clue he was coming until it's too late. The key to any corner blitz is disguising it. You can't tip it with the coverage before he comes.
Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. Royal fields it at the 17. Brought down at the 33-yard line. The offense takes the field, hoping to come away with more than just a field goal on this drive. Young is the deep back as they line up in the I. Cutler hands it off straight ahead. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
They'll keep it on the ground again. And they get him around the 34-yard line. Young gains about 2 yards on the run. 3rd and 8. Ball on the 34. Cutler is under center. 2 tight ends in the formation. He drops back to pass with the throw. And he should have had that one. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll bring up 4th down. So, it's 4th down. The Broncos are lining up to punt this one away. He punts it. Robinson fields it at the 26. He's dropped at the 30. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. From their own 30-yard line. Croyle is lined up under center. He has 2 tight ends. Gives to the back. Brought down at the 34-yard line. They got 4 yards there. That'll bring up 2nd down. They line up at the 34. The defense lines up in the nickel. Again with the carry. He's hammered in the backfield. Looked for a seam, but he wasn't able to find anything.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
There's a play fake. He's under a heavy rush. Is there for the catch. A good play fake that time.
It really was. I didn't see it. I thought it was a run play. He pulled it out of there and came up with a nice gain.
Gonzalez goes in motion. Looking to throw. Gets the throw away. Bailey intercepts it. To the 10. They'll score. Touchdown. That was just a great play by the defense, and now they have the momentum.
And that really changes the complexion of this game. First you're down 2 scores, now you're down 1 score, and you could just feel the excitement level on that sideline after that play.
To draw within a field goal. Here's the kick. Up and good. He kicks it off. Charles from the 4. Dropped at the 27-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, We'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Come on, D. Let's get it right here. Hey, Woody, hey. Woody, hey. Block, now, Philly. Go right.
And the whistle will blow this one dead. Here's the call.
Yeah, come on out here. Come on out here.
False start. Offense.
He moved a little early on that one.
I used to always think that offensive linemen should go to the line of scrimmage and hold up either one finger or two fingers and look down when they get confused.
Let's go now. Let's go. Blue 45. Blue 45. Let's get off this field, man. Regular. Swim.
He looks to throw on first down. Goes through his read. Makes the grab. And they get him around the 27-yard line. Good read of the defense on that pass play.
Yeah, and throws like that really settle a quarterback down. It's all about getting into the flow of a game, and you can see he's getting comfortable now.
Croyle hands it left. Dropped behind the line. Well, they wind up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
Croyle takes it back. Throws short. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. Pretty good gain on that completion, but it won't be enough for the first.
And you could see the defense that time. They knew exactly where those first down chains were. They were going to allow some underneath passes, but then came up and made the tackle, and that's going to bring up fourth down. Big play that time.
Holquit will punt it, and he absolutely boomed it. Royal takes it at the 25. He's dropped around the 34-yard line. Not a bad return there.
That was really a good effort. There wasn't a ton of room for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards. You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
Come on, let's go. Let's keep him down here.
Young gets the call. And they get him right around the 36-yard line. A gain of 3 yards, and that will bring up second down. Single set backfield.
Turbo. Blue 45. Blue 45. Come on. Scatter. Let's go get it, baby. Let's go. Keep playing.
Here's the give. Hit and drop behind the line. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Throws while on the run, and it's knocked down, and it'll be fourth down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Gets it away cleanly. Robinson fields it at the 27. He's brought down at about the 33-yard line. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. The Chiefs go with the I formation. The Chiefs use motion. He drops back. Off his back foot. Bailey knocks it away. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
Football and 3 tickets to a future home game.
He's looking to throw. Throws out to the left. At the 40. To the 20. To the 10. Into the end zone for a touchdown. The defense has struggled defending the pass in this one. He's now got 3 scores through the air.
Yeah, I always felt like with the rules the way they are today, that as long as you're executing as an offense and protecting up front, you should be able to throw the football. And when they've had opportunities to make plays today, they've made them.
point after is good. He kicks it. Taken from the 3-yard line. Dropped at the 32-yard line. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. Cutler is under center. They'll come out in an I. Graham goes in motion. Drops back on first down. And they got him. And they came with just too much pressure for the offensive line to handle.
Yeah, that was a great job getting past the offensive line and getting to the quarterback. It's one thing when you blitz is that you create one-on-one matchups up front, and that time the defensive end able to take advantage.
They line up at the 27. Kansas City brings in the nickel here.
Blue 45.
He's looking to throw. Defense is getting pressure. Brought down at the 38. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
He drops back to pass. Completed. And they get him at the 48-yard line. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
They hand it off. Gains his way to the 29-yard line. This running back just showed off some nice ability there.
Yeah, the offensive line did their job. They created enough of a seam to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Fakes to the back. Dumps it out right. He steps out at the 29-yard line. Back to the line, but nothing more. The Chiefs bring in the nickel package.
Let's go get it. 48. 48. Zebra. Zebra.
Cutler has completed every pass on this drive. And it's caught. Brought down at the 18-yard line. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
Cutler back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
Scheffler goes in motion. Drops back. Throws it. They picked it off. Why did he even make that pass?
You know, Tom, I think he got baited into that throw. He thought the defensive back was going elsewhere. He did a little fake, came back in, made the pick, just a real heads-up play.
They line up at the 38. They come out with 3 wide receivers. Here's the give. He's going to be tackled for a loss. That was a big-time play by a big-time athlete.
If you want to be considered one of the top quarterbacks in the National Football League, everybody has to be able to cover. But the top guys can not only cover, but come up and make big hits like that. Tremendous play.
Again, he'll get the call. Tackled at the 41-yard line. Johnson gets 3 yards on the play. Croyle steps up to the line, 3 wide receivers. Drops back to pass. Makes the short throw. No one can come up with it. He tried to force that one in.
He's one of those quarterbacks who trusts his arm maybe a little bit too much. He should have never thrown that ball.
Holtwit kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? They down it at the 10. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. The Broncos come out in a shotgun set. He looks to throw on first down. Scans the field. That was close. He barely got out of his own end zone. Cutler got slammed to the turf on that play. Following the sack, it's now 2nd and long. Young lines up as the deep back, I formation.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Hey, come on, come on! You got close left. Hey,
Fullback handoff. He's dropped at the 3. A 2-yard carry by the fullback. Now they'll face a 3rd and long. Ball on their own 3. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
Let's get it.
Drops back. Looking for a receiver. Pass is complete. That's going to bring up 4th down.
That offensive series backfired for this offense. They tried to get a little bit aggressive, but a 3 and out can really change the momentum of a game.
Gets the punt away. Robinson fields it at the 50. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. Seems like the coverage broke down a bit on that one.
I thought they had him pretty well contained on that play, but he did find a small crack in the coverage, got it up the field. They were lucky they got hold of him. He could have broken that one off.
Come on, B. Let's hit him in the mouth.
They give it to the tailback. He doesn't get back to the line. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
Tiger. Come on.
Hands it off. Brought down at the 42. A 1-yard gain by the halfback. 3rd and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line. 2 tight end set. He fakes it, dumps it out left, and he's out of bounds, incomplete. He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
Holtwit is set back, ready to punt. He'll probably try to pooch this one into the corner. Gets it away cleanly. It'll go out at the 20. You have to like it when your punter can pin the ball inside the 20 like that.
Now, this has got to be one of the tougher punts to make here. It's so easy to get a little too much on the kick, sending it into the end zone for a touchback. He did a great job hitting it just right on that one.
Cutler dropping back, throws it short, and he only got one hand on it, but he still brings it down. They lose a yard there.
You know, sometimes as a quarterback, you have to be careful about dumping it down too quickly. Stand in there, see what you've got working down the field. That time they were all over that quick throw.
Drops back to pass. Looking for an open man. Strong throw. The backer picks it off. Tackled at the 27-yard line. And I'm sure he'll try to erase this game from his mind as quickly as possible.
Yeah, what do you do on the computer? That Control-Alt-Delete to go back to the beginning? I think he'd like to Control-Alt-Delete this game.
It's the tailback. And he makes it out to about the 24-yard line.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
And so the defense gives up some yards after the flag.
And I know this is a game of emotion, and if you're not emotional on the football field, you're going to get beat anyway, but you can't let your emotions get away from you.
Croyle back to pass. The defense has him surrounded. No completion. Franklin was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in.
Second down.
11 yards out. Kansas City lines up in a double tight set. He throws right, and it's caught wide open. Finally make the tackle, and it will be first and goal. And that pass was moving.
Yeah, and it's not that quarterbacks without strong arms can't make it in this league. But boy, it sure is an asset to have a guy with a cannon like that.
Let's go. Don't give him a yard.
Dumps it out right. Touchdown. He throws it in there for the touchdown again. That's his fourth pass that's gone for a score.
This quarterback's getting loose. He's starting to feel it out there. You know, sometimes you bang your head against the wall and you're trying to figure out what's going to work during the course of the day. And sometimes you come out here and it just feels easy. You're over laughing on the bench, having a good time. It's been fun today.
And the point after is good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Great kick here. They get him at the 30. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. Young is the deep back as they line up in the I.
Blue 45. Back. Blue 45. Let's go, fellas. Let's go. Go.
Drops back to pass. Dumps it out left. And they get him around the 49-yard line. Nice pass play.
It really was in the 80s that we first started seeing offenses throwing the ball to the fullback. You know, for so many years, those guys were just big blockers.
They line up at the 49.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
Single back formation.
Ringo. Green 80. Go, baby. Scatter.
Watch the ball. Yeah, we see that screen.
Play fake. He threw off his back foot. What a brutal hit. Good job to avoid the rush and get the pass off.
When you're trying to blitz the quarterback, you better have some talented corners on the outside, because as a wideout, just give me 3 or 4 seconds against the blitz, and it is awfully tough to try and cover that.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 28. From the gun.
Here we go. Blue 45. Blue 45. Regular.
Little handoff. He's tackled right around the 24-yard line. Young gains around 3 yards on the draw play.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Hey, never quit, fellas. Left smash free. 48.
Drops back to pass. Gets the ball away. He's brought down around the 11-yard line. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
Looks for a man open. He brings it in. Touchdown. Outstanding play to the wide receiver as he took it the distance.
Boy, that's just a big-time pitch and catch right there. The quarterback made a beautiful throw, but it was the route by the wide receiver that set it up. He was as open as I've seen all afternoon.
Up and good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Not a bad kick. Charles takes it at the 4. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. And they take the field with one thing on their mind, another scoring drive. They'll get the ball here at the 28-yard line. Kansas City goes with the ace set here.
Hold on. 48. Kings left.
Here's the give. Brought down around the 34-yard line. They pick up a good 6 yards there. That brings up second down. The defense sets up in the nickel.
Tennessee. 388. Turbo, single, peel and single. Loosen. Roger.
Looks to pass. He's under pressure, and he makes the one-handed grab. He's pushed out at the 39-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
He looks to throw on first down. Incomplete pass this time. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. Second down coming up.
There are also family
They line up at the 39.
every level of the building.
Croyle steps to the line of scrimmage. 3 receivers split out. Here's the give. And they get him right around the 42-yard line. And he picks up about 4. That'll bring up third down. Kansas City lines up in a shotgun set.
Blue 45. Block 99 Philly.
Back to pass. Throws it short. There for the catch. Great open field tackle. And he's crossed the century mark in receiving yards. This has been one heck of a performance.
And Tom, I don't think he's finished yet. This is a guy that is on a roll right now, and this defense really doesn't have an answer for him.
He gets another carry. He fumbled it. And they fall on the ball. And that was not a good time for a fumble.
Well, there's really never a good time for a fumble, but you can tell that he just got sloppy with that football. He broke down on his fundamentals, and he gave it up.
Cutler hands it off straight ahead. He fights forward to about the 49. Young gains around 3 yards on the draw play.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Let's go quick games, 44 press. 44 press. They're gonna run.
He drops back to pass. Rifles it right. Drops the sure pick. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
He drops back. Rockets it out. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 36-yard line. So on third down, he finds his receiver and gets a big gain.
Receivers who can make plays like that on third down tend to have nice, long careers.
I got him. Blue 45. Blue 45. Get your hands up front. Crack. Touch the belly flip.
They go with the run. He's tackled at the 35. The halfback picks up a yard. We've got 2nd and 9 here. The Broncos come out in a single back formation. Back to throw. He's under a heavy rush. It just slips out of his hand. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
More details today.
Watch the switch.
Drops back. He throws left. It's intercepted. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 43. Johnson is the deep back as they line up in the I. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He's brought down at the 40. Just about 3 yards there. That'll bring up second down. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 40-yard line. Croyle comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. Defense closing in. And the pass is knocked away. 3rd down coming up after that incomplete pass. Offense with 3rd down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 40. Denver brings in the nickel here. He's looking to throw. Comes down with it. What a shot! And that one was completed for a solid gain.
Solid gain, yes, but no first down on that play. So now it's going to bring up a decision on the part of the offense. Defensively, I think they executed that one exactly the way they wanted to.
Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. And it goes out of the end zone for the touchback. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. Looks to pass. And they get to him. And they couldn't have asked for better timing on the sack.
This defensive line is just so impressive. They keep manhandling this offensive line, pushing them back into the quarterback. As a quarterback now, you have no choice. You have to do some quicker plays, get that ball out of there.
Drops back. He throws it. There for the reception. Good yardage that time on the pass.
And that was a little hum baby coming out of there from the quarterback. We've all heard about how strong his arm is, and we saw it there.
Back to pass. Rifles it to the left. Brought down as a 48-yard line. That's now 300 yards passing for the quarterback.
Yeah, and this guy really knows how to lead this football team. You can just see it in the huddle. He's in control of all situations, not only in the huddle, but at the line of scrimmage. Good checks there. There's no question who's in charge on this football team.
Tackled at about the 39-yard line. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
2 minutes left in the ball game. From the 40-yard line.
Game 22 press. Game. Hey, come on.
The Broncos put a man in motion.
Tiger.
Cutler is looking to stay perfect on this drive. Edwards has the pick. Great catch by the linebacker. Not a smart throw from the quarterback.
It's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
They'll give it off here. He's brought down at the 47-yard line. About 5 yards there on the fullback carry. They line up at the 47. Offset I formation in the backfield. And they get him right around the 48-yard line. That's a gain of 5, and that makes it 3rd down. It's third down now, just about the length of the football away from the first down marker. Johnson gets the carry. He gets out to about the 45-yard line. This defense needs to figure out a way to get a few stops here.
Or at the very least, force this offense to start throwing the football and possibly stopping the clock. When you can continue to pick up first downs on the ground, it makes it very difficult in this situation.
And he makes it out to about the 44-yard line. That'll be a pickup of about a yard.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Give to the tailback. He gets out to about the 42-yard line. Johnson picks up 2 yards with the carry. That brings up another third down attempt. Offset I formation in the backfield. Gives to the back. And he's depleted at the 30. They're putting together a nice drive here.
Yeah, and that's the second third down conversion of the drive. Defensively, those guys have been trying a lot of different looks and so far unable to come up with the right answer.
And he'll just kneel it here. Second down now, 12 to go. This is the 9th play of this drive.
Let's go. Let's roll. You got it. Come on, y'all, watch those quick out. Come on. Stay in your lane. You go, now stay there. Get out, baby, get out.
And this one's over. Our final score is the Chiefs 37, the Broncos 27.